Today is Holocaust Remembrance Day, and beyond commemorating the Holocaust, of course, as this horrible event in history, one of the important aspects of remembering the Holocaust that should be obvious is as a cautionary tale. It can happen anywhere. And I say it should be obvious because I feel the way it's discussed today in most circles is in exactly the opposite way, where appealing to the Holocaust as a cautionary tale is seen as lazy and unserious. And the general sentiment is that nothing that could reasonably happen today could ever possibly measure up to the Holocaust. So in other words, its use as a cautionary tale is completely gone, but it's important to keep in mind that the Holocaust didn't start with extermination camps and gas chambers. It started with dehumanizing language. It started with incentivizing Jews to self-deport from Germany, and then it became a mass deportation effort. And only after that did they start to systematically imprison Jews in concentration camps without the intent to deport them. Quick note, if you like what I do, please consider subscribing or even better, supporting the channel on Patreon. But I want to make 3 important notes on concentration camps. Number 1, people often conflate the two, but concentration camps are different from death camps or extermination camps. Those came all the way at the end as the final solution. Number 2, every time concentration camps were used, whether it was in Serbia with Bosnians or in the US with Japanese Americans, or when they started being used in Germany, the use of that term concentration camp was dismissed as hyperbole by hysterical critics of the government. But in every one of those cases, the use of that term was vindicated by history. So remember that next time someone in the news today refers to something as a concentration camp or a genocide, and it immediately gets dismissed as unserious and irresponsible. And number 3, Jews in Germany weren't systematically imprisoned on a large scale in concentration camps until 1938. It started in 35 after the Nuremberg laws, but it really ramped up in 38. That's 8 years after the Nazis came to power. They slowly built up to that over 8 years. Before then, concentration camps were mostly used for political opponents, which were the socialists and the communists, or in today's terms, the radical left. And of course, it's always important to remember that the Holocaust wasn't just about the Jews. They also tried to exterminate other groups like the Roma, the LGBTQ, and the disabled. A final point on historical parallels is this quote by Megyn Kelly yesterday.
Like, I know I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Preddy, but I don't. I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations. It's very simple.
But really, the ultimate historical parallel is this headline from last year. Unironically, the argument they use to dismiss Nazi comparisons is "we're just following orders."